Hello, teacher. Till I start reading page 101 and 102, okay? Why do we laugh? Surprisingly, it's not just because we heard something funny. How and when we laugh might depend on where we are, what we are doing, and who we are with. But most of the time, it is not related to anything humorous. Indeed, just as for early humans, today, most laughter has a purely social function. We know a lot about laughter, in part because of the reach of Robert Provine. We had an unusual but effective way of collection data. He and his students sat in coffee shopping malls, schools, and parks near his home in the United States. They secretly watched and listened to people having conversations. They were especially interested in what Provine calls laughter episodes. Every time he and his students heard a laughter episode, they talked nerds about who laughed and when. Before joining this research, like most of you, Provine had assumed that whatever was said before the preload comment, would be something funny. Surprisingly, most people laugh at very ordinary comments or questions. For example, I see you later, there you go, or are you sure? After listening to and studying hundreds of these episodes, he estimated that between 80 and 90% of laughter is social. He concluded that like the laughter that involved among early humans, people today use laughter to form and strengthen social bonds. When Provine began to look closely at his data, he found interesting patterns in who laughed most and when they laughed. He discovered that the person who made the preload comment laughed much more often than the listener. Provine also analyzed his data to find out whether there were any differences between men and women in the patterns of laughter. It soon became apparent that there were. The data in Table 1 clearly shows that men get more laughs than women, providing suggests on possible explanation for this. Women are more likely to want to please others, so they use laughter to send a positive signal about relationships more often than men do. Laughter plays a significant role in relationships. It is important for parents and babies. It's easy to make a baby laugh, and a baby's laughter generally brings parents great joy. A simple game of peekaboo can send babies into adorable giggles. These laughter episodes are enjoyable for both parents and babies, but they also have a function. They create a strong bond between parent and child. Laughing can have a positive impact on other family relationships too. Recent research has indicated that couples who are able to laugh together during stressful situations are more likely to have longer and happier marriages. What about the laughter that is in response of something that is actually funny? A top provides research shows most laughter is not in response to anything humorous. Of course, we do laugh at funny things. Yet even this kind of laughter turns out to be social. Think about it. How often do you laugh when you are alone, even when something is funny? Probably not very often. Scientists who study laughter soon realized that the best way to make their research participants laugh was to study them in pairs of groups. Even the best jokes rarely made participants laugh if they were alone. In fact, you are 30 times more likely to laugh when you are in the company of others than when you are by yourself. Even as you are laughing about something funny, perhaps as you watch a movie, your response is also a signal to others that you are enjoying yourself and an invitation to join the fun. Perhaps this is why we are more likely to laugh with friends than with strangers, and also we laugh is often contagious. Laughter is clearly powerful, but that power can also be used in negative ways. When you laugh with other people, you are expressing friendships. What about when you laugh at other people? With friends, this could be just handled teasing. However, I can also be one to show others that you think you are better than they are. This kind of laughter can be especially unkind when several people laugh together at another person. Then I can become a form of bullying. Some functions of laughter are universal while others might be more culturally specific. But in all cases, laughter is about relationships between people and it should be understood and social behavior. Okay, this is all and thanks for your attention, teacher.